Energy drinks and a stack of chips. Glowing screen, he never slips. Virtual realms where he flips. Every move another quip. Lucas Gamer, boss destroyer, arcade kings, grit enjoyer, high score chaser, no time to linger. Lucas Gamer, joystick swinger. Game over, restart again. Each defeat just fuels the zen. Pixels flash, the story bends. Lucas Gamer, it never ends. Lucas Gamer, level slayer, buttons click, he's the player. High score chaser, no time to linger. Lucas Gamer, joystick swinger.
Salve, salve pessoal, começando mais uma livezinha aqui. E estamos aqui novamente, né, na nossa caçada, mano, nossa caçada por algumas coisas sobrenaturais. Aqui, mano, café de graça não pode, né, o café tá muito caro, mano. Mas seja bem-vindo aí. Ontem não deu pra fazer live, né, mas hoje estamos aqui pra fazer live, beleza? A gente chegou aqui, a gente tá meio que no mundo dos sonhos, mano, pelo que eu tô entendendo, né? Aqui a gente não tem mais nada pra gente pegar. Vambora. Boa noite, boa noite. Nossa, mano, trem descarrilhado, mano.
But it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
Esse. Cara, ele respirando, mano. Vi que tinha item pra cá, mano. No jogo que se pode. Tá certo. Não tem item nenhum. Mano, eu joguei o CSzinho, né, de praxe, mano. Aí, né, já tá com a memória
I was
muscular.
sure the plot board had the pieces I needed.
Certo. Não consigo abrir. Achei. Procura seta. Reescreva a cena do trem descarregado para continuar. Ah tá.
The plot element I found would drive the story forward.
Cadê a cena? A gente ver, ter que procurar aceita. Aceita usar o fogo para proclamar seu Deus. Eu posso escrever. Eu posso...
Hello? Anyone there? Dead.
Ah, eu posso alterar, mano. Olha isso, mano. Que loucura, cara.
The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
Cara, esse jogo é muito bom, mano. Nossa, não, mano. Ô. Cara, não tá nem convidativo, mano, ir pra cá, mano. Olha esses demônios falando, cara. Ai, caralho. Oxi. Cara, eu tenho que desligar, mano. Eu tenho que desligar a luz, eu não posso ficar com a luz ligada, né? Aqui eu posso ligar, né? Eu não tem nenhum monte, mas eu tenho que ficar prestando atenção porque eu não posso iluminar ele, pô.
Go on, man. Go on, man.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists track down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They lock the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, douse it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy
Cara, eu não tenho nenhum item.
The story thread felt important.
Mano, não é errar ver com a pedrada, mano. Não posso abrir, né? Aí eu vou ter que apertar tab.
I had a new idea, a new story thread. A sick and twisted story. But it worked.
Beleza, o que que mudou aqui, mano?
The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now.
Cara, o jogo é safado. Mano, eu acho que é uma das primeiras vezes que a gente vê um corpo assim, né? Caralho, tem um bocado, mano.
None of this was real. It was unreal. Fuck me.
Pois é, mano, a gente vai ter que ficar mudando, mano. O bagulho vai ficar tenso, cara. Caralho, mano. Pede, né? A gente pode descer. A gente pode vir pra cá? Pode. Ah, esse aqui é o outro lado, né, que a gente tava. Esse é um atalho. Beleza. Beleza, a gente pode ir para aquela porta ali. Acho que a gente vai ter que pegar alguma luz. Talvez. Não, acho que não. Ali, ó. Maconheiro. Seus like. Ah, mas a gente também tem a gente consegue upar aqui, né?
My path was blocked. I had to find a way through. The lights would help me.
Cara, esse medkit eu vou deixar ali, mano. Pilha de lanterna. Não, vou deixar aqui. Cara, o jogo tá me trollando, né, mano? É 3 recipientes que eu abro e não tem nada, mano. Caraca, velho.
Wake.
Caralho, mano.
Wake. Wake.
Ah, não é pra eu voltar, né? Deixa eu ver o que eu posso fazer aqui. Posso vir pra cá então? Cara, deve ser pra cá mesmo. Bora voltar aqui, mano. Beleza, mano. Mas valeu aí pela presença, cara. Foi demais. Opa, boa noite. Ah, deixa o like aí, mano. Deixa o like aí. Cara, e se eu mudar a história? God. Ah, mano, três, eu tô dormindo. Beleza. Talvez eu escreva alguma coisa aqui, mano. Pra poder mudar, né, o destino. Tá.
I couldn't
Beleza.
add a new element from here. I'd have to go to the scene.
Tá. Caralho, mano. Tem gente aqui, ó. Caraca. Ah, tá. Eu não entendi o que eu fiz ali não, mas... Beleza, conseguimos. Fake.
Wake.
Vou pegar essa luz.
The
ali, ó.
echoing hall had a story to tell.
Ah, porra, mano. O cara tá ali, mano. Ah, agora eu posso,
Had a
né?
new idea for a scene.
É, o agente testemunhou a imortalidade da seita e fugiu. Os segredos dos portadores da tocha não estavam a salvo na seita. Vamos ver isso aqui.
The hall had changed into the murder cult's hideout. The cultists were close now, a dark presence
O
rising from
autor.
the depths.
Não. Quem encerra. A sombra que projeta. Terceiro olho. A noite lança. É o seu momento. Após sua partida. Autor da primeira palavra. Não. O. Que encerra. E a sombra. Aberto. Olho. Seu momento. Atual. Amigos. Os conhecerão. Não autor. Apavorar. Sombra. De narrar. Seu condutor. Conhecerão. Caraca.
The scene changed with the story.
E agora? Esse final, né? Não, é o outro. Esse assassino, acho que é esse aqui.
witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site.
Chegue ao local do crime. Complete o ritual no túnel desabado.
I had a new beat for the story.
A gente volta tudo, mano. Como é que eu volto lá pro túnel, mano? Calma, será que eu posso... Eu posso...
I had to be at the scene, to see and understand it, in order to change it.
Cadê eu, meu? Ah, eu não posso mudar aqui, mano. Como é que eu vou embora, mano? Cara, eu tô na dúvida, mano. Caraca, velho, tô muito perdido, mano. Ó, chegue ao local do crime. Complete o ritual no túnel desabado. Eu posso mudar o bagulho lá, mano? Porque eu acho que eu não posso, mano. Eu vou ter que mudar a cena. Beleza. Eu vou ter que mudar a cena aqui, mano. Salve. Mano, esse jogo é muito bom, mano.
Alan, wake.
Deixa eu ver, mano, onde eu tô aqui. Ó, lá no final tem um bagulho. Salvar aqui. A gente vai lá pro túnel desabado, mano, pra resolver esse crime.
Wake.
Vem pra cá. Calma, a gente veio daqui, né? Aquela salvada rápida.
Wake.
Beleza. É o carinha aqui, né? Ei, senhor. Tá murmurando, meu filho. Tem que ir pra cá.
The federal agent had come here looking for answers. All he found was a fate worse than death.
Certo. Túnel desabado. Ritual de invocação.
The dark presence.
Mano, pra onde eu vou correr, mano? Tá porra, mano.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
Caralho, mano.
The tunnel was open now. I could get through.
Eu não vou nem olhar pra trás. Então corre. Mano, bota essa...
The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
Dá o load aí, mano, ó. Tô carregando pra trocar de cena, mano. Caralho, mano. É realmente, é como se fosse um mundo invertido, mano.
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the
Ó,
key.
isso aqui é lá na floresta, mano.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
De parte. Nova York. É o pingolim do cara, mano.
The story determined where I could go, and where I couldn't.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Onde você ir, mano?
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Tô travando. Essas setas, elas mostram um bagulho de poder, né, mano? Daqui ela mostrava meio que o caminho, mas não. Beleza, bora voltar. O FPS caiu bastante, mano.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape. The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Beleza. Atende. Hello, my friend.
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Question ali, ó.
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Tem mais nenhum lugar pra me subir. Mesmo. Ah, dessa vez eu não tomei susto, safado.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice! Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this?
Escolhi foto para o cartaz da amostra. Caraca, velho. Squash, mano.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
No primeiro também a gente vai, né, na
Alice's
casa
video
dele.
camera. No memory card inside.
Vídeo Archdoc nas telas. Ponto focal no lugar obscuro.
Part
Sure.
1. What was Alice working on?
Será que deixou alguma coisa pra nós?
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why? I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Mano. suave, mano. Mosquito. Outro lado.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, Possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa. Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult. Years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a writer who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this? The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake, and the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Coisa aqui, mano.
doesn't make sense.
Caraca, velho.
Nope. The dark place. A dimension that's home to monsters. Huh. Wild stuff.
He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
Doesn't look right.
He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
Deve ser aqui.
The dark place makes writing come true, taking something real and nudging it. They're treating people's lives like toys. Can Wake be trusted with that kind of power? Can anyone?
Pra depois. Deve ter algum... Ó, tem esse. Esse não tem nada. Esse tem alguma coisa. Ah, mas eu não posso colocar agora, né?
Keep trying. Pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
A gente tem que ir lá.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
A partir de agora, você pode alterar entre as histórias de Alan e Saga pelo balde da sala de descanso do faxineiro. Fique à vontade para continuar, para jogar na ordem que quiser. Ah, tá. Mas agora a gente tem que encontrar o clique.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them up. I remember writing an endless amount of pages, but when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hi, welcome.
Okay. Past favorite Deerfest floats. Go.
The yarn puppet monstrosity.
Hello, and welcome to Coffee World, Washington's best coffee teams of
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? Must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the salt shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery. I should ask around.
Bolsa local.
Hey, what did you used to say your dream job was as a kid? I bet it wasn't dock worker.
I don't know about all that, but idle hands are the devil's playground. So, that's fishing.
The flooding is even worse here. More like underwatery. I'll have to tell Casey that one later.
Deve ter algum trailer por aqui.
Enjoy your day.
Ah, bom dia, filho.
Mom's family was from Sweden. I've always imagined it kind of like this. Saunas, lakes. Seems nice. Enjoying the sauna?
You bet. The steam is amazing on my creaky old joints. I'm just waiting for Ati to wrap up his show so we can crack open some beers.
I've read that taking a sauna is good for preventing dementia.
Yeah, and so is beer.
Ever heard of the cult of the tree?
The half-deer, half-man monsters? Oh, sure I've heard of them. They're the reason I can't risk taking walks in the forest anymore. If one of them shows up, how am I supposed to get away? I can't run with a bad hip. I'd be killed for sure. And I could maybe use my crutches to defend myself. Do you think that'd work? You're the professional.
Probably smart just to stay in the sauna for now.
Caraca, ele tá todo, mano. Nossa, caramba.
They say if a sauna doesn't fix what ails ya, you're a goner.
They also say silence is golden.
Whew. Hot.
Beleza. Caraca, mano. Tá. Mano, o cara tá meio, né, abatido, mano. Ó.
Oh, you rascal. What have you been up to this time around? There's only so many times I can keep fixing the same hole.
Watery's definitely quaint. Hello. Do you have a second?
Ah, long time and no see, Miss Anderson. Thor and Odin are not here. They are old tricksters always sneaking off.
Sorry, no, I wanted to ask you about something else. Can you point me to any trailers around here?
Sure. Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park. Ilmo Koskela owns it. Owns many things in town.
And where is Ilmo?
I saw Ilmo and his brother at the bridge. Well, what used to be the bridge.
Do you live around here?
I live in Bright Falls. You've seen me around. I am Mr. Blum. You call me Vladimir. I work at a nursing home. I take care of your old people. We are on day trip, music, sauna, the good times. I bring them here in the bus.
The elderly are very important. And it's a very nice bus. Thanks.
See you around.
Okay then. Catchy tune.
Tästä yöstä ei selviä kukaan. Synkäs huoneessaan kirjoittain. Onki houreistaan sinut säkeeseen. Hän peilistä sua tuijottaa. Murhan poltti.
Ué, essa música é meio confusa, não?
Excuse me. Do you know where?
Artie's in the middle of a show.
I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed.
Caraca, mas é bonita.
Kaivon pohjalle ruumiskasan. Tästä yöstä ei selviä kukaan. Synkäs huoneessaan kirjoittaen. Onki houreistaan sinut säkeeseen. Hän peilistä sua tuijottaa. Murhan polte se kruunaa. Tuon katseen tunnet, et voi
Café. Calvovó. Calvovó 2. Qual menino que bebe sozinha? Calma, lá na sauna, mano. A gente não pegou tudo? Ah. Preciso falar com esse imóvel. Onde ele tá, mano?
Hey, where's the time gone? There's just a wretched husk of what used to be me left.
I bet they have good fish here.
Cara, onde está esse cara, mano? aqui é aquele ali.
Hey, Saga! Over here!
Hey, Ilmo. How did your walk in the woods with Steven go?
Another satisfied customer. I just hope he remembers to write a good review on the webpage. Great to see you back in Watery, Saga. Everyone in town missed you. Super nice to see you again, Saga.
They act like they've known me for years. This keeps happening.
Are you familiar with the cult of the tree?
Yeah, we always thought it was an urban legend. Kids drawing creepy symbols to scare each other, but, now it's gotten pretty damn real, huh? It's terrible what happened. We're all in shock.
Well, we're looking into it. Hoping to get things back to normal soon.
We're all for that. As normal as it ever gets around here.
You own the trailer park, right? Mind if I take a look inside?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the owner of the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, me, can help you with that. It's good to have our funniest resident back.
Resident? I don't understand what you mean.
If this is your way of getting out of any outstanding bills, don't worry. They've been handled. Must be hard coming back to where you and your little girl lived.
It's like they remember a different reality. Is the horror story messing with their memories?
So what is Coffee World?
You mean you haven't seen our commercial for it? Coffee World is a smooth blend of rides, food, and fun. We even had a real moose. Until recently. Plus, right next to Coffee World is the workshop of our own Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club. We're busy building the floats for Deerfest. Don't go peeking, though. You know, we're saving the big reveal for Deerfest.
Calma.
Elmo thinks the cult is just an urban legend. Or does he?
There are things that go bump in the night. It's all true. It's all true. Sound the alarm, brother. Gather the troops, brother. Yaakko, the shadow of the forest is creeping closer.
They don't think it's an urban legend at all. They understand it's dangerous. Ilmo made it sound like I lived here. Does he really believe that?
Light, laughter, and love will guide you home. Saga and her daughter. Oh boy. Happy faces raise property value. Family comes first, Ilma. We take care of her trailer while she's gone. She's one of us, Yaakko. Her spare key is safe and sound.
The Koskela brothers have happy memories of me living here. This must be the story affecting them. I'll play along for now. I need the key to that trailer.
So, your commercials?
They're more than commercials, Saga. Our goal is to both entertain and educate local viewers about the fine products and services we provide. And, Yaakko here really comes alive in front of the camera. Really.
Fuck off. I'm just there for the free beer. Not sure what Ilmo's excuse is.
Hey, I'm writer, producer, co-lead, director. Do yourself a favor and, check them all out.
All joking aside, yes, I would like to see my trailer. Do you have a spare set of keys?
Good for you.
Yeah, I have a spare set. They're just over at Coffee World. I'd get them for you, but Yaakko and I have to head to Bright Falls. The spare keys are in the gift shop safe. I'll call ahead and have someone get them out for you. Oh, the road's flooded, but if you just follow this trail behind me, it'll lead you there.
Call the gift shop so they can give Saga a hand. Yep.
Ok. Vamos lá.
There's Coffee World. Need to get across the river. What was that?
Fuck! FBI, show yourself!
Caralho, mano, ele é muito rápido, mano.
More people turning into Taken. Is this the cult? Or the story? Or both?
Mano.
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
Beleza. É uma casa. Putz, eu vou guardar essa aqui, cara. Não sei se...
Another locked box.
Pois se você pegar a besta, coloca na caixa depois de usar. Eu dei o código conforme o pedido. 2371 2571. São só 3 códigos, né? Era 2 5 7 257. Ó, esse aqui tem 2. Ele tem 1, tem 3. Então seria 5, 2, 7. 5, 2, 7. 5. Se não estiver usando a máscara, isso não pertence a você. Pode, fi. Deixa eu salvar aqui, né? Beleza. A gente precisa aqui. Pega a chave no trailer da loja Coffee World. Deve ser pra cá.
There's something written here. A poem? Or a riddle?
3 jovens servos saíram à busca. Um bom lugar para comida e brincar. Um jovem servo não voltou ao lar. E 2 dos servos choram a tarde inteira. Então, peraí. 3 jovens saíram para buscar um lugar para comida. O que acontece?
A little clothespin doll. Perfect weird souvenir for Logan. Doesn't look right. No.
3 jovens servos saíram para buscar um bom lugar para comida.
Doesn't make sense. That's not right. Think, Saga.
Três jovens servos saíram à busca. Um lugar bom para comida e brincar. O jovem servo não voltou ao lar, e dois dos servos choraram a tarde inteira.
Nah. Keep trying. Nope. Ugh. No. Doesn't look right.
Caraca, então bota onde, mano?
Keep trying. Think, Saga.
Vou ler de novo. Ó, três jovens servos saíram à busca. Um lugar bom para comida e brincar. Um jovem servo não voltou ao lar, e dois dos servos choraram a tarde inteira.
Nope.
Mano, deve ter alguma coisa mais aqui, mano.
Something feels different. I should look around.
Caraca, velho.
The dolls. Might need them again.
Ah, filha da mãe, cara. Cara, eu dei quantos tiros nesse lobo, mano? O lobo não morreu, cara.
Something feels different. I should look around. Oh shit.
Caralho, mano.
A charm. Cute. It'll go great on the bracelet Logan made for me. Huh. That was strange. Gotta keep an eye out for more of these rhymes.
Beleza, mano.
Another Alex Casey lunchbox?
Eu abaixei meu rifle de cima do capô do carro e observei a carnificina. Os zumbis tinham quase vencido, mas por sorte eu estava lá. Às vezes os heróis são pessoas que menos esperamos. Agora minha cidade está enfim segura, graças a mim. Pendurei a peça de ferro quente sobre o ombro mais uma vez. Quem sabe pela última vez. Os moradores saíram com seu veículo. Ok. Caraca, velho. Eu tenho que voltar lá no início pra pegar essas coisas, mano. Tem aquele cara bem ali. Pra vir daqui de baixo, né? Será que tem alguma coisa aqui em cima? Tem. Tem uma chave, então vamos continuar. Beleza. Ah, provavelmente vai ter cara aqui, né? Tentando matar, mano. Com certeza.
More of those kids' lunchboxes.
Prefiro a Elórica. Beleza, beleza. Deixa eu ver, mano. Tem a palavra do poder, né? A gente pode. Demoramento da arma. Eu tenho o quê? 21, mano.
Saga had lost count of how many shots she'd fired, but she was sure it must have been more than she had in her magazine. And yet, she'd not run out of ammo. As if the magazine had grown to fit more bullets. She fired again.
É. Caraca, que sinistro, mano. Mais coisas. Ok. Deixa eu salvar aqui. 6 horas e 49 minutos. Eu não tenho fuzil, né? Esse aqui eu também guardar aqui. Beleza. Mano, mas é isso. Deixa eu salvar rápido aqui de novo. A gente vai ficar por aqui. Certo? Amanhã a gente continua, mano, né? Porque, sabe? Me recuperando ainda. Não tava bem ontem. Hoje eu tô melhorzinho, mas sabe como é, né? Vou descansar hoje mais cedo. Aproveitei essas meia horinha que eu tenho pra poder ler um mangá, assistir um animezinho. Pra poder relaxar. Mas é isso. Ficamos por aqui. Amanhã a gente continua. Valeu aí ao Anderson, valeu ao Cristiano, valeu ao Boris, valeu a todo mundo que colou aí. Deixou o like, é nóis. Só lembrando que vocês podem nos apoiar, né? De maneira gratuita, se inscrevendo, deixando like aqui no canal. Se você também quiser nos apoiar financeiramente, tem um link do Live Pix na descrição, tem o Super Chat, Super Gift e a opção também de seja membro, né? Onde tem uma série de benefícios como acesso exclusivo e antecipado a conteúdos que a gente está postando aqui no canal. Beleza? Então é isso aí, pessoal. Vou ficar por aqui. Até mais. Falou. Fui.